Deep in the quiet corners of America's wildest places, people are vanishing without a trace. No crime scene, no footprints, no explanation. Just a name on a missing poster and a family left with questions. I'm the Vanilla Gorilla, and tonight we're stepping into the eerie world known as Missing 411, a mystery heavily documented by investigator and former cop David Politis. From national parks to lonely mountain trails, we'll look at the patterns, the cases, and the chilling possibilities behind these unexplained disappearances. This is the Vanilla Gorilla Investigates Missing 411. You're out in the wilderness, no cell service, no highway noise, just wind in the trees, water moving over rock, and the crunch of your boots on the path. Then you glance back, and the person who was 10 feet behind you is simply gone. No scream, no rustling branches, just silence and a feeling in your gut that something is very, very wrong. Those are the kind of cases that former police officer and investigator David Politis has been digging at for years. He calls the pattern Missing 411. We're not talking about ordinary lost hikers who veer off a trail and are later found by search and rescue. These are the disappearances that make seasoned trackers and park rangers shake their heads and say that doesn't make sense. According to Politis' research, certain details show up again and again. People vanish in national parks and remote wildernesses, but not always deep in the backcountry. Sometimes they're only a short walk from a campsite, a parking lot, a fishing spot they're used to their whole lives. They turn a corner, bend down to tie a shoe, chase a dog, or step behind a tree, and that's the last time anyone ever sees them. Search teams move in quickly. They bring dogs, helicopters, thermal cameras, but the trail goes cold almost immediately. Tracking dogs refuse to follow a scent, or they circle and lie down just like the trail just ends. No blood, no clothing, no obvious sign of an animal attack. In some cases, it's like the person stepped off the map. Then there are the recoveries. Sometimes, days or weeks later, a body is found in a place that searchers already checked, a spot that was combed multiple times. Other times, a missing person turns up alive but dazed, with hours or days they can't account for, as if something hit delete on a part of their memory. And the locations? That's another pattern Politis points out. Recovered bodies are always found near boulder fields, steep ridges, or water creeks, lakes, swampy terrains, places that are hard to reach but not always impossible. When you look at a map of cases, clusters seem to form around certain mountain ranges and national parks, like invisible hotspots of strange activity. The victims span all ages, but two groups stand out, the very young and the very old. Small children, 3, 4, 5 years old, vanish in seconds and later are found miles away over ground that even a fit adult would struggle to cross. Elderly hikers or hunters, people with years of outdoor experience, disappear on familiar ground they've walked safely for decades. So what's going on? That's where the debate starts. Mainstream explanations point to the obvious dangers of the wild. Getting lost, hypothermia, sudden changes in weather, falls, animal attacks, even foul play. And those things absolutely do happen. The wilderness does not forgive bad decisions. But Politis argues that in a subset of these cases, the facts don't line up neatly with ordinary explanations. You have missing clothing in snow, bodies placed in seemingly deliberate positions, watches or gear removed, or